Hey everyone, what's going on? Alex Hart here from iHeart Sports. I'm here today. There's not a lot going on, but we are now 13 days away from first pitch. The MLB today came out with some of the results from the COVID testing, and I just want to quickly go over some of the numbers. It feels like they're pretty happy with the numbers, doing better than they expected, so I guess that's really good news. However, I don't really know what the numbers mean. We have percentage players are testing positive. I guess that's really expected. Kind of seems to be expected across all the sports. So let's just jump into it and see what the MLB has to say. So this is just right off the MLB website. This comes early morning on Friday, that's today. The MLB has been doing two different tests. So they completed the intake tests. There was a total of 66 positive tests, so that's about 2% of 3,748. 58 of the 66 were players and 8 staff, and it covered 27 different clubs. Might have talked about that a couple of days ago. Some more numbers coming in from the monitoring tests. So this is the tests that the MLB does. Tier 1 are individuals every other day are doing it, and then Tier 2 individuals multiple times per week. So I don't really understand what the difference is to be in Tier 1 or Tier 2. It seems kind of the same thing. However, these monitoring tests, they've done about 7,400. 17 of them, or 0.2%, were new positives. So I guess once players showed up, they passed the initial tests, and then they were going for a little bit, and now there's the second round of tests. 0.2% seems very small, but coming through when the season starts going, someone getting COVID could be a big impact. So gonna have to keep an eye on that. Hopefully that number continues to go down as the protocols are followed. 13 of the 17 were players, 4 were staff, and it was across 10 different clubs. So if we're looking at everything all combined, for this, the total number of positive tests was 83, which is about 0.7% of all the samples. They did about just over 11,000 starting the intake June 27th. We're now about 10 days since then. So 83 positives total, 71 players, 12 staff, and it covered about 28 different clubs. So really you're looking at about 2 point something per average club, and we know a couple clubs had quite a few. So yeah, I guess this is a good sign. We're starting to pick off the samples. Hopefully the players are going to be pretty good. I know we talked about yesterday Freddie Freeman was kind of struggling with it. Hopefully at the end of the day there's no bad news that comes from testing positive for these players. So on top of that, I'm just going to keep this quick, but there was one more player who opted out, somewhat of a big name. I talked about him in my bias video. Buster Posey ended up opting out for the 2020 season. It's going to be a big hit for the Giants, but it looks like the Giants management fully supporting Buster in this decision. Him and his wife, and I guess other kids, I didn't know that about him, but they just adopted a set of twins. Became official just yesterday. So with all that, he came out with a little short video announcing that he was going to be done for the season. 13 days, who else is going to go? I'm sure there'll be a couple more, but I haven't heard anything from Trout recently, so hopefully we'll see him, and a lot of the other big names are at the ballparks ready, and their training camp is fully underway. And that's the great news. So I'm just getting so excited. I'm hoping we're going to have some preview videos this weekend. I'm going to do that up. I'm going to do other videos, so make sure you guys are following along. We're going to be counting down the season. We're going to be following the season, and it's going to be an exciting 60-game season. So see you guys around. Until next time.